Hi everybody! How you doing today? Welcome back to another Let's Play of GM Squad. Yeah, you know what? And today is Sky's turn. So I'll turn it over to Sky. Niv is still AFK. Happy Easter, everyone. And yeah, now I really turn it over to Sky.
Hello, everyone. Today I am taking these two on a bit of a journey through the Unterzee. I'll explain what that is later, but we're playing 7th Sea, including the Zub Mariner expansion. I actually haven't touched the expansion yet, and I haven't played this game in a little bit, so some stuff is going to be a bit unfamiliar to me again, but in a good way. All right, so let's start a new game.
For a lot of the S's to be Z's?
Style.
Don't worry about it. Sometimes you need to replace an S with a Z.
Don't worry about that silhouette under your boat.
That is just a decorative amount of rocks, and not a horrible sea creature.
We start by making the captain of our ship. We'll be deporting from these docks and sailing out to see what we can do. So, we can either decide later or decide now. Let's decide now.
I'll be back.
We now lodge in a room above the blind helmsman. We can choose an ordained priest, which will give us more healing and morale. A natural philosopher, giving us a bonus to mirrors, which is basically our perception skill. We could be a veteran of the campaign of 68, which will give us more iron, which is our basically strength and durability kind of stat.
Interesting.
You fought in the invasion of hell. Not defense against, invasion of.
I see.
Yeah.
I suppose if there's a way to go into hell, some people will be like, hey, let's go in there.
Or we could be a poet that gives us a bonus to pages, which is for trickery and knowledge. Or a street urchin, which will give us a bonus to veils, our stat for subtlety and quick movement and stuff.
Let's be a street urchin. It'll be hilarious. How did we get this boat? Unclear.
That last big score was enough to buy a ship.
Oh, that ought to do it.
So we got our money through ways.
Ways.
All right, we'll go with street urchin. So, low cunning on the high seas. Your friend, another Longshanks, knows a little of gunnery. Only a little, but she can help. This is one of our crew members, Longshanks Gunner.
Ooh.
Well, that's her title. That's what they handle. We don't have our thing yet. We also have a comatose ferret.
Sure. Why?
Mostly it's immobile. Occasionally, it's feral.
Interesting.
We can right-click to speak to the comatose ferret.
Sure.
Once we finish this. So let's find out more about our gunner.
Very well.
Why did she go out to Z?
You were a street urchin, now you're a Z captain. Your a stranger quality has gone. Welcome to the world. 10 echo. A Longshanks gunner. 25 veils, 50. Looking for passage.
Someone wants to get on our boat to go somewhere.
Why not? Cram them in.
So, we have to choose an ambition. What are we trying to do here? Are we trying to find our father's bones who were lost at Z? Are we trying to achieve immortality? Which, we need to... Yeah. We need, under the Unterzee, which we have. Are we just here for fulfillment, to retire? Do we just want money? Or are we establishing a private kingdom? We apparently cannot do that yet.
Ah, dang. That would be hilarious. Just, haha, fuckers, new kingdom. But, I do like the idea of trying to find bones in an ocean. That seems very silly.
All right.
Don't worry, Dad, Father. I will collect your skeleton.
Your father was lost at sea. You never knew him, but you have often dreamed of him. Find and return his remains to London for a decent burial.
Don't worry, Dad, Father. Your skeleton will be put into dirt.
Explore fallen London to find your first clue. Now, the last scrap of paperwork. What people call your captain. This is kind of a gender marker, but it doesn't have to be. Do they refer to the street urchin as madam, my lord, my lady, captain, citizen, or sir?
My lady.
All right. Okay, we now have to name and pick a silhouette. Let's look at these. We've got. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's see what we've got here.
Do we have to do a last name as well, or is it just a first name?
It just whatever we want to put in there.
Ah, okay.
Just the diving suit.
Uh,
A Phantom of the Opera reference.
I think so. Huh.
Covered in bandages. Then just this. I kind of like this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Very well, we could go with that one.
What are we naming our captain?
Captain. Or like captain.
That's spelled the same.
Yeah, but like put an N at the end. I mean, sorry, an E. There we go, captain.
Sure. Meet with Slivy, the urchin who speaks to the wind. The urchins of London lair in a flit, a creaking roof maze high above the streets. A bad altitude, as everyone knows. Slivy hears things. Slivy knows things. A week ago, he mentioned your father was as strong a swimmer as you.
Yes, he'll have very good skeleton. Must have still be there. Prime for collecting.
Slivy's face is disfigured by a wine-stained birthmark, and he struggles with a stutter. Marks of the lightning's kiss one night when he got too bold in a storm, they say. Yes, I've been waiting for you. I just want to be a little mud salt, something to calm me tongue. Bring it, and I'll tell you who has your father. Go north along the coast to Wither and bring back mutter salt for Slivy.
Huh.
Here's the rest of our stuff. We can... So, we have our actual quest. We can check our passenger. We can check our lodgings. We can explore London. We can go through the tutorial for the game.
Yeah, who needs a tutorial? Let's check who this passenger is.
Fantastic. Okay. Agreed to carry the gnomic gallivant to the Kuhlman Canal for iron and misery funging, or the iron and misery funging station, or both.
History's a horse. Who will pick it up with their spurs? He cries to no one in particular. A drop of blood may be as precious as a ruby.
Do we want this man on our ship?
I cannot see a foreseeable reason not to have this man on our ship.
Cool.
We are looking for a skeleton. We are hardly hardly discriminatory against strange goals.
All right, well, continue. There's more.
Let's see. Welcome aboard. He puffs out his chest. Ruby studs glim in the lamplight. I knew London had enterprising souls still left in it. I am seeking truths, my lady, which I am told, may find in the Iron and Misery Funging Station and the Cumian Canal. Ideally, I'd learn both, but I could settle for one. For at Port Cecil, there will be a contest, and we will change the world with a game of chess. A king will fall. Oh, he's going to kill the king. Collect skeleton, kill monarch.
Presuming it's not just the king piece in a chessboard, but who knows?
Sounds
Oh,
crazy.
you never know.
Let's check the city. We can adopt a Blemengen Gallivanter. We can just
Okay.
do that. We could visit the Admiralty Survey Office. For more information on some captainship things, visit the university. We're not allowed. Carouse and the Wolfstack Docks. We are not allowed to do that either. Hire more crew members. Put your
Hiring
ship in
modders.
dry dock for repairs or other purposes. Offer passage to a tomb colonist.
Huh.
Interesting.
So a tomb colonist is somebody who is basically being put into like a necromantic sleep and then just sealed up in a coffin and put on your ship. It's like it's this think like cryo sleep.
Oh.
So we don't have to feed them or anything.
Oh, that seems pretty easy a passenger to take care of. Cram them into the storage then.
You are uninvolved with the tomb colonists. You have this.
Okay. Yeah, we got this.
We now have one tomb colonist.
Bliss. It is oddly difficult to die in fallen London, but when a Londoner is too tatty and wretched to live, they wrap themselves in bandages and take ship for the tomb colonies. Your crew cart these ones aboard in padded coffins. They'll sleep there until the journey is done.
How kind of
Take them north to the colony of Venderbright and sell them there. What?
Yeah, you
Yay!
gotta sell the dead.
Cool.
Have you-
are we
have you
adopting
never
this
just-
Gallivanter?
Why are we adopting? Wait, what?
Do we want it? Oh, Sean, did you miss the comatose ferret?
No, I heard about the comatose ferret. I know we can talk to them. They're
Let's
our
speak to
friend.
this officer.
Speak to. It lies across your desk like a lumpy scarf.
Oh,
We
can
it has a scarf.
We can try to attract its attention.
Okay.
Sure. Ouch.
The comatose ferret resents this disturbance. It springs to life like a figure in an enchanted painting in a story, sinking a sudden fang in your thumb. You now have one wary terror.
Ow.
I'm sorry. Oh.
There's a fear mechanic in this game.
Okay.
This'll be fine.
Oh, right. So there's our story. Hold.
Little
This is everything we
pirate ended up
have.
biting our thumb.
So this is what we have right now. We have an Invictus token. We have advice for captains, which is just game advice if we need it. We
Mhm.
have the deck, nothing on the forward and nothing on the aft. We have this gun on deck, and we have these nice elderly steeple engines. We have nothing on the auxiliary and nothing on the bridge. No other weapons. But we do have 10 fuel, 5 supplies, and a tomb colonist. If we really, really have to, I'm fairly certain we can eat the tomb colonist.
Hey, Sal. Comes out of the sea.
Journal. This is, yeah, I know. This is where all our stuff is. So we can check our objectives. We can check our main quest and just other random crap we have. Officers. We currently have a gunnery officer and a mascot. We need a first officer, a cook, a chef engineer, and a surgeon. And we can buy things. We currently have... How much money do we have? Where is that listed? Okay. Hey, game, can I dismiss these? Apparently not.
No. No,
Oh.
we cannot. They're there forever.
I get the tutorial ding. Stop it.
Ding.
Open my book again. Okay. We could sell advice for captains.
Sure. We don't need it. We don't need advice for captains. What's going to tell us what to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pitiful.
This is just the advice thing. We'll sell it. Stop doing that. I should have just clicked disable tutorial. We have 110 echoes now. So we can buy fuel. We can buy foxfire candles for lighting, supplies, flares for emergency purposes if we have to like hail another ship if we lose fuel or something.
Sure.
The wolf stack exchange, where we can sell things we can get. We can also buy mushroom wine, prisoner's honey, dark drop coffee beans, a crate of human souls, and bolts of spider silk.
What what do we do with the crate of human souls?
Mostly arcane magic. Reminder, I am watching the tabletop game of this setting being developed, and I am excited.
I am concerned. Now let's get us that crate of human souls.
Are we
Clearly,
going to
we need
spend
it.
63 echoes on the crate of human souls?
How many echoes do we
presume-
have?
We have 110 after selling the book.
I see no immediate problem with having a crate of human souls on our boat.
Sure. Oh, they
All
sell for
right.
60, so we don't lose out too much. Caro's naval supplies for stuff to make torpedoes. We could sell our only gun. Let's not do that.
Yeah, that
More
would, that
weapons.
sounds bad.
Camius yards are for more stuff, including weir clay to make golems.
Expensive.
The Iron and Misery Company for engines. And then Bullitude's House of Vision for lights.
I see.
Back to the shipyard, we could actually upgrade we could trade in our ship.
For a tinier one, even.
Yeah. The reason... Possibly there's a reason you might want to set to Z in a boat the size of a dining room table.
Is this
Possibly.
Ocean Oregon Trail? From my understanding, yes.
Yeah, more or less, just with a lot of Eldritch nonsense in it. All right, back to London. Do we want this Blemon Gallantier or no?
I think with the crate of human souls, we could do with a Blementon Glavantier. I don't know what that is, but
A Blementon sits atop a splintered crate, clicking and whistling at captains as they come near. You extend your hand and the Blemington leaps on it. Its tendrils entwine with your fingers and it chitters quietly. It meets your gaze and bobs its dome in greeting. It's very small. Is it old enough for naval service? You're pretty sure its mustache has been drawn on in pen in an attempt to look older. As you approach your ship's gangplank, the creature flutes and vibrates with apparent happiness. The bosun winces as you bring it aboard. What a keen little mushroom!
What a keen little mushroom. Look at them grow.
Oh, right. The Admiralty Surveys Office will pay us for information.
Is Oregon
Yeah.
Trail a roguelite? Either a
Eh.
roguelite or roguelike, because you're
Yeah,
basically
but
doing
it's
the same
got that
thing
same
over
setup,
and over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Hey, Toby,
we can
Ivy.
also ask, so we could try to speak to a higher authority, but if
Why?
we overstep ourselves, it's going to be bad. Or we could ask if there's any particular things in need of discretionary. Basically, we can become a privateer.
we could.
Privateer is a good thing? Question mark?
It depends. Basically sanctioned piracy.
We do have a ferret if we are a pirate.
What?
The pirate software runs.
We could
a
also
ferret
just get
shelter.
an admiralties. We could also just get an admiralties commission, but we'll have to listen to the Navy.
I don't like listening to authority.
Then we can just go.
Sounds good.
What else is here? We could try to hire on more crew. We need 30 echoes to hire a new person.
Having more than one other dude could be useful.
An eager-seeming crowd of sailors consumed all the beer you buy and then melts away. You're left with a single strabismic melancholy seaman who wants to know if he can bring his pickled monkey aboard. I'll pad the bottle with straw, he promises.
Why not?
Let's do
We
it.
gained a single person.
So, we don't have an officer, but we do have more crew. We have 9 faceless crewmen. And this,
Important.
8 faceless crewmen and this guy with a pickled monkey.
I'm sorry, I picked
Hello,
a monkey.
Toby.
Yeah.
Gate's so
I
behind
think-
on the saying hi.
Okay, how do I dismiss?
I win. I'm faster.
No, you just don't. They're there forever now, I guess.
All right, so what we have to do now is hit launch.
Ding!
We will now just begin moving.
We're like a Pop-Tart. We just got out of the toaster.
Oh, we don't actually have any. We have to actually find where we need to go. Here's the fun part. You don't just know the map. I'm going to hit disable tutorial.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fair that we
Z-Bat.
don't know it.
We have a Z-Bat.
What's the Z-Bat do? Tell me of the Z-Bat!
They check, they fly around and check things for us.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
okay.
like seagulls.
Kinda. We can repair the ship,
Just from the depths. Something
full
in the
power
water,
the
guys.
engines, and now we can just tilt around. There's another ship.
I think there's
I
something
just-
in the water.
Oh, wait,
I
probably
think
not.
there's something in the water.
Adventure's Abyss. Let's build up some speed.
Are we able to smash into other ships with great speed?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
I was about to ask, are you wanting to smash that ship, Gate?
That's a lighthouse.
Let's smash the lighthouse!
Ooh,
What?
there's some light
Hold
over
on.
here. What we got?
Why is the lighthouse
Oh.
built in the middle of the water?
So people can see.
Yeah, but
Those like lit
normally
buoys.
it's on like a
Oh, hey, a
cliff or
jelly
something.
fleur.
Kill it!
Cannons! Damn it!
Hey, we
Is
scared it
only
away.
on the front?
Let's not hit the buoy. Cannons!
All
Aha!
right.
Take that, chili fleur! You will soon be consumed and then fed to my father's skeleton!
What is a jelly fleur? Is it just a
Oh, it's a
jellyfish?
It's a jelly. Yeah, kinda. It's a jelly fleur. This better not take up too much of my fuel. Fire! Damn it. We have to do this. Oh, don't you ram me. Fire.
Hey,
Come
we
on.
took out
keep,
most
keep
of its
you,
health
Keep
now.
you right on the side. Yeah, if you keep something right on the side, they can't ram you easily. They'll still try, but it won't do much. Haha! So,
Oh god, there's a face in that.
don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
The jelly fleur. Is it a young jellyfish? A lesser subspecies? Do the dreams of jellyfish become real? In any case, now it's a sad slick of goo, dissolving in the Z. You can scoop it up or let it disperse.
Perhaps you can eat it. Better yet, perhaps your sailors can.
I mean, what's some
Yeah.
rations? Spread it on toast.
Barrel of former jellyfish. It
What
will
do you
wait in a
mean?
hold like a cup of dissolved moon. One
What
day
do you-
you will eat it, or perhaps it will eat you. We've got supplies.
Wait a minute, why does it say former jellyfish?
Because we blew it up!
Yeah, but wouldn't it still be jellyfish?
Welcome,
Would it?
delicious friend.
Oh, hi. You seem tasty, friend. How are you?
Consume. What better way to start the adventure looking for a dead skeleton than eating jellyfish sandwiches?
Okay, we did suffer a
yeah.
little bit of hull damage. We suffered a decent amount of hull damage.
Yeah, we might want some
Um,
repairs.
We can stop and repair.
Why not?
All clear. We don't need... All right, let's... How do I... I'm not going to scuttle the ship, but we're turning the engines down. Oh. I can just stop the ship.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Repair. It does take supplies.
Shit.
Yeah,
So
it
what you're
looks like
saying
it's
is we're
taking all
using the jellyfish goo to repair the damage it made?
Presumably.
Interesting.
I mean, it could be decent hull tar.
I mean, it's sticky, so...
Whether or not this means we're out of food is another question.
Wait, that's a good point. Why would we repair the ship with food? Oh, no. No, wait. No, I get it. We're feeding the crew to fix the ship. I get it.
No meals until the hull is repaired.
The constant spraying inward of water makes eating difficult, please.
I love the light mechanic for our site. Just dispersing
Yeah.
around the objects. Even a
Oh
small
yeah,
object.
and the atmosphere is fantastic. I love this game. Crack pirate frigate. Oh god, we are leaving. We are.
Run,
we are
crack,
leaving.
run!
No. Okay, listen. Naval term. Crack frigate means.
Yeah?
Yeah. That means that is like top of the line shit. Oh right,
Oh.
that's our food meter.
They hungry. They hungry
Yeah.
for food.
Once it passes this line, we're in trouble.
Well,
Which-
it passed that line. Right?
We can always, kind of, yeah.
And you said there was a... Ooh! Big crab, fight it!
Hi.
Fight the crab in the fog.
Hi.
Are we out of gun?
We're supposed to have a gun.
What? Are we out?
It won't let me. Hey.
Oh, it's because of fog?
Yeah, I think
On
it
a-
is.
Either because of fog or we used up all our supplies.
That
Uh-oh.
shouldn't change the gun. Get out here. Get out here. I need to be able to see you.
Very odd.
It's an angler crab.
A missing sailor. At roll call.
At roll call, there's one face too few, and you don't like the uneasy hush that descends. Your crew are on the brink of starvation. Has one committed the primal crime of cannibalism?
Oh, okay, so
There
it
is a
is going
spirit
up.
There is a spirit or god in the neath whose name is not spoken. He is worshipped with candles and the frenzied consumption of flesh. Has someone here turned to that worship? We have a 15% chance of figuring if that's real, or just pretend it didn't happen.
Look, that's 2 crew members you lose. Just let him eat it. Just a little nibble. He's hungry.
Let's get the challenge.
Yeah, let's do the challenge.
No idea. Mirrors 25 failed. We've lost a crew member, and we've gained more terror. Fantastic.
Oh, dear.
This
gonna
is going to
die.
happen a lot. Just for the record.
Oh, dear.
So we could probably get through several runs while we... Am I out of ammo?
I think you're out of
Oh,
ammo.
Yeah, I think you're out
Oh,
of ammo.
screw you. All right. I shouldn't be.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you think
Leaving.
you get infinite ammo?
It depends on the gun. You... Demu Island. Well, hello there. Alkias class Corvette. Oh! Starvation walks the ship.
Feast on the remains. Grow to cannibalism.
Are we eating the crew now? Are we eating the crew?
Why?
Yum.
Why? I say no, but I feel like I'm outweighed.
Day by day, you all grow weaker. Each sip of fresh water is carefully rationed. Sailors squabble over scraps of leather. Each morning, bodies are found stiff and cold. Consign them to
Yum,
the
yum.
Z. The Z too is hungry. Or feast on their remains. You are past the edge of desperation.
I don't.
They have died. You will live.
Crunch. Crunchity munchity. Yum.
So if we do this, we're going into becoming monster territory, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yum yum.
Okay.
This is for Crunch. Delicious.
Let's become
We've lost 2 crew
monsters.
members. We've lost 50 hunger. We have
That's
gained
good.
more terror. And we have 1 menace.
Unaccountably peckish.
Of
We are
course.
still on the line.
Think it's good with some peanut butter? Okay.
Oh, I thought our cannons were. Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah.
We don't have any
Are there
peanut
supplies
butter.
here?
Maybe.
Oh, wait. There it is. There's the funking station.
Perfect.
Stop it!
Shoo, go away. Fuck off.
I can't hit engines. We're too close to shore. Doc! Thank you!
Quack.
Okay. We've done all this. We could get a submarine. I'll deal with that later.
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
like we need supplies more than anything.
We can stand in the right place in the right time for no McGallivant.
That is part of the quest we took with him.
Okay,
Sure.
you want to read this part?
I don't like comedians. I am a very serious man. But we do agree on one thing. I mean, that's why I'm breaking into the Factor's home and why I need you to distract him until I found a special itinerary.
Shall we?
Why not?
Sure.
It just so happens that you bumped into the Factor on his walk home. What a happy coincidence. You couldn't possibly manage this entire picnic basket by yourself. Overjoyed to have company, he joined you on a bench for the next hour, merrily eating sandwiches. We just ate 4 crew members and now we have sandwiches?
Yummy.
Don't ask what's in the sandwiches. Just don't.
Why would anyone ask what is in the sandwiches or why we have meat? We're on an
Clearly
island.
starving sailors. Yeah. You
We're
take
not
your leave once you have seen the Gallivant pass by. Back on your deck, the Gallivant laughs jovially. His rubies wink in the light.
Iron. Iron and Misery will be sending a representative to the contest in Port Cecil. There is a full itinerary for all the events tailored for every attendee. I have the dictator's moves mapped.
So we can now explore. We can accept a volunteer.
We do need more crew member to eat.
One of company's bulliest fellers has negotiated an early release from her contract. It's the Sproutlings. She tells you, her face bleeding. I keep picking them out of me porridge and me hair and me eyes. Take me away. I'm a good worker.
They might even be a delicious worker.
Oh.
Cool. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
We can get food.
Good. Hold on.
So here's
Wait,
our
wait,
options. Oh God.
We did just get a new crew member that we can eat.
Your crew needs provisions. You can all tighten your belts, but bad things will begin to happen. This card will remain available as long as hunger is over 50. Don't let it reach 100. We can just draw lots to see who gets eaten.
We
Do
did
this
gain
like
a new crew
civilized
member,
cannibals. Drink zoop.
Zoop. Okay.
But it's everything is locked. We simply have to eat the new crew member we just got volunteered.
Let's see if we
with.
can buy some food.
Fine. I guess we'll do it the legal way.
We can buy some.
Are
we
you
can buy
okay,
one
Gate?
supplies.
Are you okay? Is everything
I am-
all right?
I'm fine.
How much fuel do we have? We have three
Three?
fuel.
Yes. We could buy a supply.
Let's buy a supply. Quite frankly, we need it.
A singular supply.
Oh, we can move. We can move the comatose ferret and make this Blemingen our mascot.
Do it. Perfect.
And we can speak to either of our officers.
Perhaps they will have an idea as how to mitigate the cannibalism.
Why is the mascot a
Alright.
mushroom?
Don't worry about it.
But I'm worried about it.
We just kind of picked it up. It's fine.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Increase iron. That's what she wants from life. Proposition Longshanks Gunner? Huh.
Yes. You can actually have romances with your crewmen,
Hilarious.
but you need a certain amount of stats to be interested in you.
Fair.
Let's see if what they've wanted. It's like all the flizzy, right? No one to tell you what you say or do, and no one to kick you downstairs. Just because you got a little bit tall, I'll be a faithful officer, but put me ashore at the shadow and I won't forget you.
Oh. East.
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 East? I thought you
Alright.
said
We can also-
Weast.
We can also spend a secret to improve our iron. We have two
Sure.
secrets. All right. The gunner ran with the regiment to the urchin gang who kept a cannon in the high clock tower. But the
Huh?
urchin gangs reject adults, and now she plies her skills at sea. And the way she stumbles over the story, she still misses them.
Huh. Is there any means for us to do an event on this island to gain either money or some such stuff?
Yes. It should be. It's not in shops.
Huh. Not a lot to do here.
There was an Admiralty port somewhere in this menu.
Guess not
Compile
here.
a port report.
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course, INM's activities here don't seem that interesting. Nevertheless, record what you can. This is where we gather. Oh,
Oh.
What are we gathering?
some
could
of the
go
island's
either
fungus is
way.
good to eat. Some is poisonous, hallucinogenic, or mischievous. Good luck!
Sounds delicious.
Not much options we have.
You were
Aha!
fortunate. You gained one supply, and you've gained 2 terror.
Why are we getting
Marvelous.
terror?
Now
What did we do wrong?
We don't know what these mushrooms are.
They're
some of them
delicious.
kept
That's what
talking
they
to
are.
us. We
We
can
could
keep
keep-
going with it.
Yes, we can keep going.
Yes. We can keep
Good.
going until something bad happens. Let's go.
How much supply do we want, and how scared do we want to be?
What's the limit?
I don't know.
Ah,
I've never reached it.
sounds
Let's
like there isn't
go.
one.
Let's go, yes.
Oh, I see how this works.
What?
When the meter fills, our supply, the meter resets and our supply drops by 1. I remember now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's get
Been
more
a minute.
supply.
We're now
Perfect.
very nervous.
How nervous can we get? Let's go.
I don't know. Are we going to keep going?
I'm down. Let's
To you,
test the
but-
limit.
Oh,
we
The
can always
spores
just
lie
restart,
thick on-
right?
The fug of dread. The spores lie
Oh,
thick on your face. They coat your tongues.
Delicious.
Plural?
Oh, Christ. They've reached
One
my
crew.
heart.
We're already cannibals. I mean,
You have to drag him back to the ship before he's calm again. We're now at the 35 nervous.
I think we're good for now. We could keep going, but I think we'll survive.
Fine.
We have food now. Our hull is not doing well. Oh, right.
There's a big meanie over there.
Now we can launch and go in the other direction.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, you shut up.
Okay.
Okay, full power to the engines, if maybe. Oh. Tank controls, by the way.
How fun. I guess
Get used-
because it's a boat. That's
get
the
used to
tank
it.
of the sea.
And yes, I will need better engines to move faster without burning fuel.
Hey, Demi. Pressed H lately? Have we pushed H? Sky, what's H do?
This.
Ooh, that's good. I love that.
Yeah, we have a horn button. H for horn.
Pick this game up.
Toot toot.
Monster!
We're still out of ammo.
Right? Oh.
I don't know why it didn't work.
What do you mean
Yeah,
you don't
I
know
don't
why it don't work? We don't have ammo. That's why it don't work.
Just in case.
Cool.
We got a bell?
A bletch of smoke goes up from the funnel. No, there's just whatever this is.
Oh, maybe
These
they have
huts?
ammo.
We don't have
Is
money.
there ammo?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
The dock's on the other side, of course it is.
Y'all going to die? Yeah. Yeah,
A
I
little
think we
bit.
might be.
That's just Sunless Sea for you.
And we have plenty of crew members to eat, so we'll be fine.
We also got plenty of mushrooms.
Ooh, burning blue. A hiss of horror from the lookout. The glim lamp at the front of the ship is sputtering and arcing, fizzling with blue light. Even as if you watch, the blue fades. But it's not a good omen.
There's a perfectly natural explanation.
Oh, we got a good
Yeah.
amount of chance.
Yeah. Your measured and rational speech does you no good. The crew know bad luck when they see it. More terror!
More terror! Let's go! More terror!
We're scared and hungry and eating each other.
So this is where we've gone so far. By the way, the ship keeps moving even when we're checking the map, so have fun with that.
Oh.
Yeah, that works.
We've entered a fog bank. Oh, right. Okay, our weapons are good again, but we still can't see a thing.
Don't forget your light burns fuel. What
Yup.
bad could come of it off? Turning off. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Mm.
Oh, I see. We're at 0 for fuel. Whenever that bar goes down to the fire, we're dead in the water.
Oh,
Are we
lovely.
not going to the docks, or?
That's not a workable dock.
Oh, okay.
All right, you know what? Connate War Trimarin. Oh, not interested.
Yeah, but there's a wreck.
All right, so
Maybe the wreck has
we're
fuel?
definitely gonna just lose fuel and die. That's fine.
We'll be fine. There are 7 crew members to eat.
So is there no such thing as drifting on the seas once it's just...
Not necessarily.
Uh-oh. Luckily, we still have a flare, right?
We did not buy a flare.
Unfortunately, you're not sure we can toss our crew into the engine. Oh,
Not
we
with
are
that
so
attitude.
dead. You know
Yeah,
what?
we are
Oh.
so dead.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I saw that ship creep in behind the UI, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, we are fucked. Lost with all hands. Into darkness, you will be mourn. By the way, if we have an heir, they can inherit what's left of our ship or our holdings. Choose a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. We don't have these.
I like how it's
Okay.
like... a new
Warrant of
legacy
red-
for your next captain, but we don't have a ship
Warrant
to give
of
him.
Redemption. We had a lot of pages actually, so if we say they were their
Whoa.
correspondent.
That could work.
Hey, Shadow, thanks for the raid.
Welcome.
Why doesn't it go
said there
blah
was a-
anymore?
A tabletop for this game? Or going to be?
Yes. Oh yeah, I talked about this earlier.
If you keep the chart, you don't get experience for discovering things your previous captain charted.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
True.
But yeah, no, there is a tabletop game they're working on for this. For the setting, I have been following its development. Once again, I'm not really backing Kickstarters for the time being, but I will be
Need to save
following.
money.
Yeah. Well, I've also just been burned on one or two of them, and it was largely Tales of the Valiant, but you know. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with the game, but it's literally just D&D 5e with the serial numbers filed off. Yeah.
Yeah. But at the very least, it's a good way of sort of like saying, heck you, Watsy.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was pretty much the entire reason it was being developed. So,
Their
okay,
writing
so we
quality
have...
got worse in Sunless Skies, so you've lost interest.
So here's our options. We can take 50% of their iron value and a weapon, which we did have a good chunk of. We can retain 50% of their mirrors and half their money. We didn't have any money. 50% of veils and money, again. 50% of hearts and an officer. Or pages and the chart. Now the chart means we'll be on the same map. But that said,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
it really depends. It's very much a case-by-case thing.
Yeah, if you ended up getting
I'm-
a good RNG map, you would want to keep it.
I'm kind of eyeing grabbing an extra weapon.
That could work, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you have two cannons.
Or if we get something that only requires infinite ammo. Oh, hey, achievement.
I'm not even
Rival.
sure.
Oh, I've never done that. All right. All right, new captain.
All right, Captain,
Very
what
well.
we got here?
So, who are we now?
We were previously a street urchin, but I think that would make sense to do others now.
Oh, we're probably a philosopher now.
We'll get a bonus to mirrors. I do really like the music. And if you buy the game, it just comes with the soundtrack, so
Ooh.
Ooh.
at least if I recall correctly.
Imagining a
Unless
tropical
I-
bird that can shoot
Unless
bullets.
I just bought it separately and forgot.
2 cannons? Oh, you like the Pokemon?
Okay. We now have one plausible surgeon.
One could say they might be.
He probably
prob-
won't saw the wrong limb off.
Oh, that's good. At least it won't. It's not a
Oh.
he will for sure.
What are we looking for? More bones, immortality, fulfillment, or wealth?
God, it would be funny if everyone's just looking for the dead skeleton, but we could do something else.
We are looking for immortality. It has a picture on it.
All right. Begin your quest in London. How are they being referred to? Madam, my lord, my lady, captain, citizen, or sir?
Captain
Captain.
Shepherd.
All right. Now let's pick our portrait.
Oh, it's actually on sale now. I'll buy this game.
All right.
Huh. The ocean game is on sale. Ha! I get it.
Yeah.
I kind of like this one for the...
For the philosopher, perfect.
Yeah. All right, what are we naming this one?
Good day, Lord of Darkness. How are you?
Oh, this is
Sure, yeah.
of darkness.
You
Sure.
are now the captain of this ship, Lord of Darkness.
Guide us. Guide us.
Captain of Darkness.
Captain of Darkness.
All right, we've gone through this.
I don't
The
know.
Labyrinth of Tigers.
You gotta take over your body of your channel. You should not.
Oh, no.
The Labyrinth of Tigers is open under the patronage of the London Zoological Society to cautious visitors for educational purposes. Here you may see the devil apes of Far Maidenley, the things in the mirror, the Cantagaster's children of the gargantuan cave snake, the inhabitor of wolves, the hybrid fiend, and the management recommends that you arrange your exit well before closing time. We can purchase a live specimen from the labyrinth.
Interesting.
Or we can find them weird curios to put in their fucked up menagerie show. Good to know that's there. We have a new passenger. He has no money, so the other captains have no interest. But he's a passionate youth and promises that his studies on lorn flukes will be rewarding enough.
Interesting.
His eye is as green as the city he's in.
He will be eating our food for free.
For free?
Well,
no
here's
money.
the fun thing. Here's the fun thing. If it gets to the point where he's eating too much food, he's snack. He becomes snack.
Oh, right. Gate likes the cannibal route.
Are we taking them aboard?
I don't see why not at this point. Have we seen... Okay, have we seen the movie Senars? This is my first time hearing of Senars. What's Senars?
Not familiar. I haven't been in a movie theater in years.
But the word is like that. Oh, so is it Sinners from Michael Jordan?
Oh, here's stuff we can do, and at our hotel, we can read the morning papers.
I have not seen this.
We didn't do this last time, so if we ever want to catch up on anything, we can do that. We don't have anything else.
How is the movie?
We don't have enough money to buy anything else.
Well, you could sell the book for advice for captains.
Let's get some recent news. The Khanate is threatening war. They always are. London's colonies and the Carnelian coast want independence. They always do. And the Unterzee, the paper's report, has undergone another alteration. Not yet, it hasn't, you'd know. Oh, a promotional coupon for Mrs. Plenty's Provisioners for a half cask of salt herring. You could use that. So, hilariously, if we find a place that actually sells that, we now have a coupon.
Interesting.
Huh.
Okay, we have 6 supplies on us and 10 fuel. Since we spent all our money on crates of souls and nonsense last time, do we want to change course on that?
I guess this time we could buy actual useful things.
Yeah, it might
Instead
be a
of spending
good
all our
idea.
money on the crate of human souls.
It's
Yeah.
important.
Like
Oh,
some
right,
food
we
or
can-
ammo. Ammo
There's
would
our
be good.
torpedo. Yeah, there's our torpedo components.
Let's see.
How many do we have again? Let's check the ship.
I have not seen Creed, but I heard that it was pretty good, if I remember correctly. I've seen its predecessors of Rocky, though. Those were good movies. Have any of you seen the movie Creed?
No.
No. That seems kind of rocky at first.
I mean, it is. It's basically Rocky becomes
Can't
the
afford any
manager
of
to a new
this.
upcoming boxer.
Interesting.
Yeah. I believe you.
We
It's
could
legend.
sell. I think we're just gonna sell advice for captains. We're good.
Who
It's like
needs
tutorial
advice
stuff.
for the captain?
Should we buy a flare?
Yeah.
Just one.
We should probably buy some supplies if we ever want to repair our hull again.
Yeah, true. How many more we can afford? We have 6 supplies. We can afford 4 more.
All right. So the question is, do we want more fuel and supplies, or because it looks like we get 6 supplies for 1?
We have 6 total right now.
Oh, that's telling us how much we have. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Yeah,
a
see in the
foxfire
barn says buy
candle?
1.
What is?
Uh,
Why else mistakes could be left in the dark?
I don't really use these, so I don't remember.
I guess if you make a mistake, it allows you to fix the mistake.
Yeah, I guess so.
Have you guys played Dark Souls?
Yes.
Yes.
We could play Dark Souls again. Perhaps even an Elden Ring.
It's true. Maybe on
Let's buy
your turn,
one of
Kate.
these, just for the heck of it. And then I'll extra supply. I'm going to keep this extra 25, just in case.
Sounds good.
So... Alright, this is all going to stay put while we're here.
I don't know about that. I've got so many things that I've got to do, unfortunately. I've got like 1,000 different games to play and a bunch of different schedules. Maybe Skyer Gate would be up for it, but unfortunately I can't.
Yeah, no, I really don't make it a habit to just jump into games with people I'm not familiar with, admittedly. Yeah, I have my MMO stuff for that. We're losing. Okay, people are eating already. Let's leave. I see my hunger meter go up, and I'm like, we're docked, assholes!
Oh.
Stop eating the supply! We're docked!
Yeah? All right, let me go check out your channel.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I know Ark does a lot more of the Dark Souls kind of games.
Release the bat. Hunter's Keep is some distance to the north. All right. Northwest. All right. Fine. We'll loop around this stupid rock. And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, the guy who streamed
you're right here.
yesterday.
It's
That
right
was Ark.
here.
He's the one that does
It's-
more of the Dark Souls stuff.
That was quick. Some distance, my ass. All right. The
I do a
dots on
lot
the
more
other
variety
side.
streaming.
Mm.
So what's an area that we need to go to be able to advance our goal?
Literally this right here that I'm moving into.
Oh, okay.
Inspect the Lorne fluke with the anxious university student. Present yourself at the house. They will have heard your ship come in. Why hide? Take a couple of burly sailors with you just in case. For the gardens, reconnoiter at the island or spy on the house. 75% chance of success. The hump of a dark rock is swathed in mist like 100 other Unterzee islands. But here's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight, raked gravel paths. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges, the ship sides, an unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. So, we can present ourselves at the house first, or just help our weirdo tag along inspect the sea life. Or we could walk around. Or just don't do anything. Or spy on the place.
I think we could just walk around. Get a feel for the place, you know?
The sea's silent. Ships rarely come here. Nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the isle. The house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed, at least. Oh, we can return that to port to get some money.
Ooh.
So let's introduce ourselves.
Those gonna be chosen ones?
A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where 3 young women wait. A visitor, the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles, the eldest sighs. Do excuse the indecorum, she says. Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You're in good time for lunch. Will you join us? On the horizon, a sickly yellow light glimmers for a moment and then fades.
Ooh. I mean, I don't see why not. You're bored, but you're
Okay.
gonna watch you guys. All right, thanks.
We pick which one to eat with. Okay.
Oh, but the guy who streamed yesterday is live. He's not live right now. No. He tends to go live on Thursdays with me and Saturdays for Dark Souls.
Is that Arch's stuff?
That's Arc stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Brother!
So, which of the 3 sisters are we dining with?
I'm
Lucy.
down with, I was gonna say Lucy, the very happy one.
Lucy, the middle sister, is sunny, restless, prone to giggles.
Played Dark Souls for 7 years, 6 years. Dang, that's a long time.
Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. A complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in the attic and the butler in a Vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently against the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. You are now acquainted with the Sisters of Hunter's Keep. We've gained supplies. We now have the Gods of the Z Stone's attention.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Unclear, but it should be fine.
So, we can either finally do this, we can finally humor the guy who was here and get the Lorn Fluke stuff, find out why the parlor's empty, or check for some news.
Why not listen to some news? We got like 3 things on that one.
You ask the sulfur-eyed maid to carry a few hints of your news to the sisters. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured and you're invited to lunch.
Interesting.
Blue lights crawl leisurely at the funnel. St. Erasmus dancing, the cry goes up. We have spent our recent news. We could go to lunch again.
All right. I mean, I'm down for hanging out with Lucy again. I mean, that seemed to go very well last time. But is there any other options that you two would be up for?
Let's try Phoebe this time. Let's meet them all.
Hello, Renan.
I thought we were doing Phoebe, but yeah, we could do Renan.
Okay, you need to stop sitting in front of my monitor. Yeah, okay, over there, please. Thank you.
Ah, the silly cat.
Yeah, no, there is now a cat on my desk.
Huh.
Phoebe has a story to tell of two lovers parted by water, of a raven that carried messages, of a fragment of the moon. She beats time on the tables as she speaks, as if a song only she can hear. The effect is hypnotic. Your attention drifts out through the skylight of the dining room to the false stars glittering in the roof of the cavern. You drift like a puffball spore. The Unterzee shimmers below. Islands lie like mineral specimens on black velvet. Ships bob like wood chips between the islands. Vast spined things pulse in the depths. There is a scent like the scent before a storm. The storm came, says Phoebe quietly. Everything changed. Somewhere in there, you finish the last course. The scowling maid reluctantly serves cheese and Bath Oliver biscuits.
Oh,
We now have a memory of distant shores. We're more acquainted with the sisters, more supplies. Fragment remains unchanged. We now have the god of the Z Storm's attention.
So not only do we have the stone's attention, but the god himself.
I guess.
Maybe we can
We
become
finally-
immortal with this. Huh.
I
Huh.
think it is, in fact, a thing you can do. Should we finally see to these flukes?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
The anxious student rushes you, whooping, but he stops on the hilltop. On the shore, standing before the mass of dead needles, is a drowny in a Nusian postal uniform. He glowers up at you. This is not where the fluke belongs, the drowny cries in a plummy voice. It's to be taken elsewhere. It already has a delivery label. That means I have to deliver it. The student sneers. Sod your label. Captain, help me haul the beast to Station 3. My advisor at the college has arranged rooms there for it to be for its dissection and study. My work will benefit us. Who will the corpse go to? Why? Why?
Why not? We gotta give the corpse to someone, right? Oh my god, that
No,
image.
Yeah, what is this? What am I looking at? Why is it looking at me?
that's the corpse. That's clearly the corpse.
Awesome. Do we give it to the student or do we give it to the transport guy who's supposed to already send it somewhere?
Unclear.
Transport guy.
Okay, you got an opinion on the
yeah.
matter here?
You got a rebuttal?
Lorne Fluke of Tununcio. Absolutely.
All right. It is labeled already, after all. The Lorne Fluke is tied by the very reluctant sailors to drag behind your stern. On your deck, the drowny postman smiles, relieved. I was worried you wouldn't understand. Take me to Nuncio at your liege. He glances over the railing. The anxious student stands on the shore, shouting and swearing at you. Tears fall fast from his eyes. The drowny shrugs and heads below deck. Are we just leaving him here? We're just leaving his ass on this island?
That's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, I guess we are.
What else is here? We can check to see if the sisters are why they aren't receiving visitors, or
Yeah.
just leave.
No, let's sit with the last sister, if we can.
The maid makes it clear through a series of unwelcoming growls that Phoebe, Lucy, and Cynthia are all three indisposed. No lunch today, apparently.
Unfortunate.
I think it's time to go.
All right. We have the
plenty of
attention of the
things.
god.
I have a cat laying on my arm. Thank you. So we could return to port and drop our news off for some rewards. Or we could just keep exploring.
Yeah. Where's the next stage that we should go to?
That is going to be in our gazetteer.
We have ambition, memories, objective.
It is... Where is it? It's just in the journal.
Are you sure it's none of that? None of the objective one?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Huh.
Either way, I think we should go back to port and turn in that news while it's conveniently right there.
Yeah, it's a good point. Careful of the rock.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a buoy.
Oh. Oh, that's why it's glowing.
Yep.
All right, Captain of Darkness. Take us back to port. What's going on with that building on the up?
We can take a look at it afterward.
I mean, it looks like some flesh creature is inside of a crater.
So, this one says a little gift, and there's a guy holding a knife.
A very good evening to you. I did see your joke. Sure, why not? But you instead, you will survive better there. When Dark
A very
Souls
fine evening to you, Captain. My, what might you call, mentor is very fond of adventurous sea captains, and he would like to offer you what you might call a dispensation on account he is so fond of sea captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. Make sure you have 15 points of space in the hold or come back later. It would be embarrassing to have to leave it on the dock. Let's look at the hold.
Okay, why are you holding a knife at the captain?
We absolutely have space.
Don't worry about it.
We absolutely have space. Who is this page? We could just take the job, refuse, or ask for questions. What do you think?
Hmm.
I mean, I don't see a reason to refuse. Do you? So what are we up to tomorrow? Initially it was going to be a tabletop thing, but I've got something scheduled with Otter, so I don't know if I'm going to be streaming. How about you two?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm usually only here on GM Squad nights.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah. So what are we doing about this here?
Let's see. Accept a dispensation. Why not? Delicious.
Well, my patron hopes that you find these little gifts to your liking, and he expects that perhaps someday you might choose to call on him at the Medusa's head. Should that day come, we will make you very welcome and give you safe conduct, what you might require. Good evening to you. We have 10 fuel, 5 supplies, and we have accepted a mystery proposal.
I don't know what that means.
Yay!
Yippee!
Okay, let's go ahead and go to
My
London.
recommendation is go ahead, live stream if you're passionate about it, and people will come. I might check it out.
Visit
Well, we'll
the
see.
Admiralty Survey Office. Let's drop. Okay. All right. The message from Hunter's Keep. Oh, we got some more money. We've got a favor from the Admiralty. And they gave us fuel. All right.
Fuel is good. We're down to 7 from 10, and we only kind of went around an island.
Yeah. We could see if they have anything special that they want us to do.
Sure, what you want us to do, buddy boy? We're gonna be stabbing
Speak
some
to our agent there in
swashbucklers?
return. We'll see that you're rewarded. We just have to go to Galder's Morn in the Corsair Forest, somewhere not far from
Home waters.
Corsair. Yeah, I'm reading two sentences at once, and it's okay. Okay, let's see where that goes. All right, where is that? Low Barded is there. We can anchor there.
I get it. I get it, Darkness.
Okay, where is...
At the very least, I'll probably lurk if I do join. I'm not very great at typing. Do you talk too much? Nah, not at all.
Okay,
I'm trying to keep
launch.
up with verbal responses, but because we're in a group thing, we're also trying to respond to the game.
Exactly.
All right. Before it tells me which direction to go next, let's go ahead and check out that other thing Sean was looking at. Just
What?
turn around. We've got a couple places to go now.
And we got a lot of fuel for it.
Yeah, we got 17 fuel now and 13 supplies. Low Barnet. Oh,
Is
it's
that an-
underwater.
Yeah, I was
It's
about to say.
underwater.
Huh.
What is there to anchor? Oh, it's this over here. Okay. Discovered
The-
Prickfinger Waste.
Yeah, I was about to say the prick finger waste. It's all tingly and rocky.
Oh, got hit by a bad wave. Oh, cool.
Oh boy. Well, at the very least, easier to kill than the 500 health
Oh
ships
yeah, we
we've
can
been
handle
seeing
these
so far.
guys.
They are but victims for us to consume. Oh wait, we're not
And-
cannibals.
Boom.
Uh-oh, we're on
Yeah,
green.
There we go.
Loot and scuttle.
Loot and scuttle. Ooh.
We got a cache of curiosities. Open it. We have a bale of parabola linen.
What is parabola linen?
It's some nice cloth. We could sell it.
Nice.
Open the, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Glad I could help.
All right, all clear. Linen, no. Leave that alone. I love how there's just a button to release a bat for no reason. Oh, that's our radar. Duh.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't you tell us at the beginning of this that that's our radar?
Yes, yes, I did. Toggle lights. How much sailing in the random darkness do we want to do?
Maybe I don't know, till we have fuel of 13? Because we're looking for a specific island, right? So that has forest.
We could sneak up on this guy.
Ah.
Hi.
Well,
Excuse you.
Well, between those
Huh.
two games, it sounds like you enjoy Dark Souls way more than Call of Duty. So
Ow.
oh.
why not do Dark
Okay,
Souls?
we straight up can't. All right, fine. For whatever reason, we cannot hit them, and I need to move my monitor. Thank you, kitten.
What is that?
Oh,
Good question.
Is that like an oil rig?
there's a dog thing on the back of it.
The salt lions.
Huh.
Maybe there's some
Zeal
loot
port.
inside.
Doc.
Oh my god. Okay, he fired at us just as we docked. We're saved!
I see the flare right here. 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. They frowned eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like a rot. Picking. There's a supply dock below. We can visit the Unmakers. Muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. An unctuous overseer beckons you to sit. We've lost some terror and have a fragment. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4, I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are scuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden sanctuary or occult ballast. Most of them. Some go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea cakes? Okay, so that's all we got from them. Let's compile a report to give to the Admiralty. We do not have the space for Sphinx Stone. We need 20 cargo space. Oh, we could just jettison cargo. That's great. I think the parabola we can sell. We can come back here and get that later. There's no shops here. Excuse you, I'm in port.
That's a flare. What are they doing?
Trying to see me better because our lights are off. Well, they were. You straight up do not need the lights on when we can see this. Rin, stop it.
He gave up as soon as he threw the flare out there. He's like, I can't see him. Oh, he's in port? I don't know what to do now.
Hitting you, stop that. Alright, 1 second. I am moving this cat. Sorry about that. Cat repositioned.
Is 13 p.m. or 12 p.m. not at night, like in morning? Correct. That is the afternoon. 12
Yeah,
p.m.
that means
is
1 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're kind of going around. Ooh, lighthouse. Some sort of beetle has... Great. We've got bugs on the ship and they've eaten some of our food.
Shit.
Fed the crew, yeah.
Yep. Fed them their flesh.
Oh, that's that stupid pirate thing. We'll leave that for now. Unless you want to go back around and fight them. Discovered born of a pillar? Okay. The glim lamp at the prow fizzles and arcs. Ugh, not great.
What the?
What?
I have no idea.
What the?
Don't worry about that. That was just my dad. Don't worry.
I'm a little worried.
I'm hitting the all clear. Oh, Little ships throng the waters here. The crew grows wistful. They swap old stories of Sunless Sea as we draw near to the Cumean Canal, way to the surface. Oh. Okay. Looky here. I think this is one of the places we needed to go.
Alright. So, Darkness wants to know. If they're streaming tomorrow, should they do COD or Dark Souls?
I'd say Dark Souls because you might. I think Call of the Duty has a lot of voice chat stuff going on. You might not want hearing on stream.
Yeah, there is always that. Anything that involves unmoderated voice chat with random people generally tends to be a nightmare for streamers, especially if you have to try and censor anything that could be being said.
And there you have it.
Okay, staging area. Listen for surface gossip? Sure. We've got a vision of the surface. Port report. The sun is dangerous to Neath dwellers like your crew. Oh, we could leave. We can leave if we're well stocked up. All right, I think we've done all we can here. So let me go ahead and take a look at the map. I'm going to go back up to port to cash in those reports.
And the map
and
is
double
a lot
check where we
smaller
needed to
than I
go.
thought.
It is actually very big. We're just keeping close to port for now, so we can keep this going here.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to see the monsters that are in the deep, deep. Chugga, 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 choo, choo. Let's add some music to this.
Oh yeah, no, there is music that plays in various places, just not right here. I'm turning the light off again.
Let's see. What do we got? I think this will be... This is fitting, right?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. And what's this?
That's a good question.
We have here? Well, it's solid rock, so I should probably turn.
How you doing, Mousy? I guess congratulations on making out with Envy.
What?
Is that a crab? Yes, it is.
Delicious crab.
Shall we turn it into food?
Yum.
Now we got our somber music back there.
That.
Oh,
Whatever
you're seriously
happened?
going to get
I think we're a little
obliterated by that?
Oh,
Sure,
it's the. There it is.
Nice, we finally got crab. No, I have not had that kind of message.
There we are.
On live stream before Darkness. I can
So,
fully admit that.
All right. Do we try to dissect it for science, or do we just butcher it for supplies?
Well, do we need supplies? We got 9 supplies right now.
We can always use more supplies.
Then supplies.
We've lost 36 hunger. You know what? That makes sense.
Metal Gear Solid reference. Yes.
Okay, so.
All right.
Mhm.
Can I give you a joke?
All right.
Do you have a
All right, so we're
joke?
back at the abyss.
Because I've got like knock knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Knock, knock.
Knock knock. Who?
There.
I don't know where this is going.
I don't.
Neither do
either.
I.
All right, back at the dock.
All right,
I didn't have. I did not have a
An
knock-knock joke
inspection by the
prepared.
Ministry of Public Decency.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of.
nothing to
That's
hide here.
Lovely. The Ministry are here looking for those.
There's nothing to hide here,
Huh.
right? We don't have any of that.
So,
I hear a joke about pizza.
we can have them
Sushi.
inspect the ship with nothing to hide, meaning we don't. Only if we don't actually have contraband, which is apparently red honey, and a book called A Gift for the Pirate King.
Oh.
Do we have any of that to
No!
give?
Or
Oh,
we
good.
can bribe him. We can bribe him $500 to go away.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got nothing,
There's
so...
there's literally a burning book on his hat.
Fahrenheit 451?
Oh God, yeah, pretty much. Anyway, we have nothing to hide, sir. They leave scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling the rigging. They find nothing more dangerous than moldy ship biscuit. Yeah, can you take the bugs out while you're at it?
Please confiscate all of these bugs for us.
Thank you, officer. Collect messages from the harbor master. You know what? Sure. All the clatter and song of the dockside, there are messages for you. Someone wants to sign on. Something has changed underneath. The blind bruiser attends business on the dock.
Oh.
All right. Oh, this guy again.
Night boy.
Good evening, Captain, and what a marvelous evening it is, if you don't mind me saying. And given it is my impression you are an obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. And since you are... what accent did I give this guy?
I don't even remember.
And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo? If you happen to be in the area, the cheery man will of course cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience.
How convenient that is. This is happening after the officer came by to look at all our stuff.
Right? Okay. It is, after all, a trifling inconvenience. We need at least one unit of space in the hold. Ask if there is something else we can do. Now, I should mention, Mount Palmerston is far away and dangerous.
I see.
Oh. That seems like a bad thing.
That said, it's going to take us a while to get there.
How much is a while? 10 minutes?
I don't remember. I'd have to remember. I don't have this map memorized. I just know it's a while. I see you are hesitant. Perhaps you find Mount Palmerston unbearable, and who could blame you? Well, if you have the vinegar, there is another matter with which you might assist me.
Well, now that you mention it.
Why did you mention it?
And how is
Sure.
2 hours Dark Souls and 1 hour and a half of...
That's entire.
It's up to you. That's up to you,
Yeah.
my guy.
We can't stop you. Though we could try. It won't work.
Do what you
So
feel is
what do we
right.
do?
Do what
Um,
you feel is
Speaking
wrong.
of what we feel is right, what are we doing with this offer?
Let's see.
What's the-
Let's see what he...
What's the
This
other?
trustworthy knife man is telling us of a cool quest he has after we have refused his other one. That's a cool dude right there. I would trust him with all of my knives and would gladly turn my back at him.
You know what? Let's take it. We now have one unstamped crate of brilliant souls. You have agreed to smuggle souls from London to Mount Palmerston.
Awesome. Well, let's go to
If
Mount
you
Palmerston.
would be so kind to deliver this little gift to our friends in Mount Palmerston, then they will see we gets to hear about it. And when you come back, we'll cover your expenses. Bon voyage.
Bon voyage?
What?
Bon voyage.
It's supposed to be bon voyage, but pronounced really badly.
Bon voyage.
Voyage.
Voyage! Bon voyage!
See, as someone who is trying to learn French for real, this is painful.
As someone who's trying to learn French for fake, it hurts as well.
As my aunt, who was French by birth, if not inclination, used to like to say. What does that even mean?
I mean, it's just like they used to say, the bon voyage.
Whatever, we've got souls here again. Roser's Wharf? Ooh. We could get a specialist surgeon and get rid of our plausible surgeon.
Oh, like it. So we get an actual surgeon here?
That's useful.
The clattery heir. Her talents could be well employed on your vessel. We need to spend all the money we have to hire her.
Will that be a problem?
Maybe not. We're actually doing pretty decent on stuff. And we will be getting things. Yeah, all right. Now we can go to the Admiralty's office. And we can give them the rest of this stuff.
Awesome.
We can tell them about the canal. We got some money. Tell them about the salt lions. We got a lot more money and fuel.
Hell
and
yeah.
favors.
We just spent the last of our money on a perfect surgeon, and now we're getting more money.
It basically only costs us that. What is Rose's Wharf? Caters to collectors and eccentrics, anyone with exotic taste and the gumption to harass sea captains. Cool.
Huh.
They will pay above the usual price for specific goods. Escort some interested acquaintances to the Rose Market. Interesting.
You're fine for talking a lot, Darkness. I mean, no issue with that. A little confusing, but you're fine.
Okay, let me go ahead and see what else we have
engagement's good
here.
when you talk a lot. We actually encourage talking in chat.
Yeah, just with the algorithm.
Not spamming, but talking's fine.
Fine. Yes. Do not spam.
Oh, we can visit the university now.
Neat.
Because we have a secret.
Secret.
All right. The alarming scholar. Oh, what the Innsmouth is this guy going?
All right. So classified as spamming would be posting in chat every second, like going like a, or
repeating a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Repeating a lot of stuff, like going, hey this, hey this, hey this every 3 minutes. That would be spamming as well. But what you're doing, yeah, you're fine. You're trying to hold a conversation. You're fine.
Exactly. We're fine with that. We love doing a speechify with the chat. Hold on a second.
What's that?
A piquant piece. That's a tight-looking hat.
Yeah. Okay.
I think maybe if he had several of those hats stacked on top of each other, that would be.
If you have any knowledge items that the scholar will buy, they will appear below.
Like memory.
Oh, the memories of the distant shores. Yeah, they'll take that. Oh, we got more money. They want...
Did they give us 35 money, or did they just give us 10 to make it 35?
They gave us 10 to make it 35.
Oh,
Okay, so we could drop off stuff. We could drop off secrets.
Eat the crew, eat the crew, eat the crew. All right, we have done that. Yes.
Yeah.
We need to starve a little bit in order to eat some crew.
Yeah, that was the last run. Very quickly, I might add, because we decided to burn all of our supplies to repair the hull.
Delicious. Sometimes the working together to repair the hull really brings people together. So much so you can taste them.
And we ate so many toxic mushrooms.
Yep.
All right, what is left here that we need? Right, we can sell things. There we go. We could sell that parabola linen for 60.
Interesting.
Let's do that. Should we snag any more, like, other random things? What's in the hold?
Eating the crew is the
flare.
ultimate form of survival. Yeah. Yeah, that
Ultimate
is.
survival is like not getting to the point where you need to eat the crew.
Oh, right, the crate of souls.
Yeah, we got to deliver that to Mountain Peak or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a while. We've got 95 echoes on us. Let's put the real... Oh, this is just another surgeon. She's an expert in amputations with +6 iron, +6 hearts, and +1 doctor aboard. So we have a doctor, regardless. What we're going to do with this man, I don't know. And then we have our comatose ferret.
I mean, he's
right.
emergency food.
We could pick up a Gallivanter again.
What's a Gallivanter do?
The mushroom.
Oh.
I know there's some reasons to not have one on board, but it's just...
It's a better mascot than the comatose ferret.
I just don't remember if there was any negatives to actually taking it with you.
We have a lot of journal entries on the right-hand side.
That's all just stuff we can interact with while we're here, yeah. Those don't gotta go away. I'm gonna buy one more crate of supplies to make that a nice even 10.
Beautiful.
Elderly steeple engine, that's what we have. We would need more money to upgrade our existing one.
True.
All right, let's check our journal, actually.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, objectives. The Admiralty Commission, strategic information from Gator's Mourn, the main quest, and then that stuff we're supposed to drop off at,
The Imperial something or other.
Yeah. All right.
Is it marked on our map where we're supposed to go?
Oh, God, no.
Of course, Preston's not here.
Yeah, no, we are supposed to, where we're supposed to just find it.
So how much fog of war is there? Dear
That
God.
much.
Dear God.
It's a big sea.
Yeah.
It's a big sea. Tis a big
Very big.
Z.
Very big.
There is
Z.
all of the Z to explore.
Turning the light off. Who keeps turning the light on? We have light here. We have light at home. We can dock here? What?
Meanwhile, the light at home.
What happens here?
Oh, we can purchase
we can
fuel.
buy fuel here.
That's important.
Unlock something.
Should we? We've got 12.
Hmm.
I don't see why not.
Oh. Well, whatever. We bought fuel at twice the normal price. I'm not happy about that, but I should have read. Always read.
Always. A challenge for you to do during your live stream? Alright, what kind of Dark Souls challenge? Because I'm not too familiar with Dark Souls stuff. I know you are, Gabe.
Crab.
Crab? Crab challenge?
Really?
Oh, it's the 150 HP crab.
Can we handle it?
Maybe.
I would hope so. It's a melee attacker, right? Oh, but it moves very fast.
Yeah, it's faster than us.
It doesn't seem like a good idea to stay in its line of charge.
I am trying to avoid it, but it
That was a nice shot.
No.
Oh, yeah, good, thank God. Because we're only at like 30 of 75 hull.
Move. Oh!
That was close. Oh my
We are
God.
probably going to die to this crab, aren't we?
are.
Probably.
There is only death to crab now.
Let's leave.
Picked a fight too powerful for you to deal with.
Full speed, full speed, full speed.
Oh, hey, we found Mutton Island. This is where the mutton chops are, right?
Yay. Once this simple fishing village was part of the London suburbs, before London fell and the waters rushed in. We need something to do to get that one. Drinks at the Cock and Magpie. The only public house on the island. It's famed for its local cider and, of course, the Z food. Explore the shore. Pick up a wretched mog. Wow. Wow. A yellow-eyed, mangy, piebald thing winds around your ankles like a manacle chain. You've never seen a cat's mouth open that wide. Presumably, it's hungry.
Uh-oh.
We need to spend 3 supplies to
That
get this
sounds
cat.
like it's worth it. That sounds like this will be a very good creature.
We can buy supplies here.
Hmm.
Chat to the fishermen. They sail the Z around the island. They mend their nets by the harbor. They see all that happens here, but you'll need coin to open their mouths. We need 1 coin to open their mouths.
Oh. That's fine.
We now have a report. Let's explore the shore. Beachcombing.
There's a fish!
What did we find? A smooth, dark surface, driftwood, something glinting, the remains of a shipwreck, or a nasty glob of goo.
What washed up here? Picture says 1,000 words.
3 supplies we can use to get that cat.
Ooh.
Free cat.
Free cat.
It jumps down from your arms and disappears into the darkness of the ship. An hour later, 5 brutally executed rats are found on the foredeck.
Hell
Your new
yeah.
mascot, but yeah.
Absolutely. That sounds like a good one, because then our supplies won't dwindle as much. Put it in the officers.
It's +2 iron compared to +3 mirrors and +2 pages. Its perpetual ill temper does not endear it to the crew, but it does make an effective ratter.
Correct.
Hey, at least we won't have any plague creatures. Hey, Jug!
All right, nope. We do not need to know how to use a submarine.
Thank God Jesus
So-
rose so you could have some good food today. Hell yeah.
All right. Buy supplies from a dockside stall. I'm on board.
Sure.
More supplies, sure.
We need them to fix our hull.
We can also buy fuel, but I think we're good on fuel right now.
Duck fat roasted potatoes? No, I haven't. Sounds really good, though.
Let's clear out this weird little square. Let's see what's here.
Yeah, I am missing out. It's unfortunate. I don't think there's any ducks in this world of,
That is somebody else's boat.
What is this world called again? The Z?
The Unterzee.
Unterzee. That's what it was. Think of it as a big French
Stalagmites loom in the distance, like cranes of wolf-stacked ducks.
Huh.
But faster, the Corsair's forest. Our lookouts are watchful.
Be careful.
The
hey.
frigate. Do we want to try this?
No, we're
Not
almost
really,
dead.
We're gonna die. They're a crack pirate frigate. They have more cocaine than us.
Hey, Arthas, how you doing?
Activating ship engine. Oh God, we're on fire. We are on fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're at 2 HP. Next hit, we're dead. We're sunk.
Let's leave. Let's leave.
Call of Duty just
A fallen stone.
chose one. Take your time.
Now and then, rocky fragments
Pistol
fall from the
only.
roof of the Neath. The decks of older ships are pocked with scars. The sound is one no landlubber knows and no sailor will ever forget. This one smashed the glass of a deck binnacle. Ill omen, one sailor cries. The god in the roof, Storm is angry. Do nothing. One of the 3 nameless gods of the Z. Oh, Storm. An absurd superstition. Or make a sacrifice to avert misfortune, which will cost us a supply.
Oh, you're back.
In before the rock does 2 damage. you know what? You're right, Demi.
Look.
Let's make a so in the story, Storm is the noisiest, angriest. Better not take chances and absurd superstition. Honestly, I would say to make the sacrifice if for no other reason than we're literally on the brink of death.
Okay, we have lost. Okay, we have calmed down the crew is the big thing. We now have Storm's attention again. Hello, once again, Rinnan.
Hi, Renan, the Storm.
Yeah, Rinnan is the storm that is approaching. Meow. And oh my goodness. So she's shedding her winter coat everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah, you know how it be.
I know how it be for dogs. I didn't realize that was the case for cats.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Pretty much anything with fur. Okay, so
Darn.
I'm gonna hit the all clear. Quit moving my microphone, kitty.
Yeah, kitty. Stop it.
We can't actually no. We can't repair. We're too damaged.
So then what can we do?
We have to dock. We have to dock and then
Well,
repair.
there's a dock right there.
That one's for a lock canal. I don't know if they actually have a repair shop. We'll find out.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they
don't
got
lay on my
little
keyboard,
cranes or
please.
whatever, so.
Hi. Hope
Hi.
you don't mind. We're on the brink
Crazy?
of sinking.
I was crazy once. What's crazy, Darkness?
Shops? No.
She
Shipyard?
really likes the taste of air. Alright, so no shipyard available.
Yeah. We've got to go back. Easiest thing to do is just go back north up to London and get hit there.
Alright, let's pray to the gods don't destroy us.
Turning the light off because we're still in not darkness.
I'm sorry, what does that mean? We're in not darkness.
It'll get darker in other areas where there won't be any natural or artificial light around, aside from what comes out of our ship.
Oh.
Oh, duh. This will also tell us if a quest objective is near. Of course. Thank you for sneezing on the monitor. Did you just look at me like that? So I apologize, chat. We're going to be here a second because we need to go at the speed of a glacier because our engines are damaged.
Yeah, which gives us time to actually read chat. Let's see. Why is her mouth constantly moving even though she isn't talking? Talking about Sky? Is Sky's mouth actually moving while not talking?
Ow, ow, no, we're not dying to a crab. No!
I think we died to a crab.
We did.
I'm clipping that.
Okay.
I literally look away for a brief moment. Oh, Gate is talking while not talking. Yeah, that's because Gate's muted.
Oh, did Gate mute himself?
Whoopsies.
Yeah, Gate, remember you set your talking animation as your mute button?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's just Gate screwing around with it. You gave him too much power.
Rest in peace to the shipwreck. Yeah.
Uh,
In memorandum of darkness, you did well. Further than the last captain did.
okay, what are we keeping with us? I kind of want to hit shipmate. Oh, we can choose. We can grab the doctor, the cat. I'm thinking we keep either the doctor or the cat.
Yeah,
Those are very good options.
I would say, I mean, what does the doctor do for us?
6 iron and 6 hearts is really good.
Then let's do that.
I love this is kind of like Rogue Legacy in a way. Why is the shark covered in that?
It's trained. It's tamed.
All right, let's grab our new past.
Have you tried not dying? You know, that is a good call.
We're working on it.
Yeah. Sure, go ahead, Darkness. Tell a joke.
Oh, goodness. Let's go with the veteran for the campaign.
Why?
Do more damage.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
What are we going for this time?
Let's go for some fulfillment. We've checked for some bones. We went for immortality. Time for some fulfillment. Whenever you return to Fallen London, you have the option to do something. Okay.
Yeah. Sir feels appropriate for this one.
All right.
Sure.
And
Why are you?
How we feeling? How we feeling with this one?
Yes, but also call this one Kansas.
I'm sorry. Kansas or Kansas?
Kansas. That is the name of my that is the name of an old D&D character that I had in a game Gate and I played in a few years ago.
All right. I'm down for that.
Putting the full name in here.
So who
Okay.
is our hatted friends that's not the surgeon?
Our other new crewmate. That's our shady cook.
Oh. I like him.
So, the Labyrinth of Tigers is back. Our passenger is... Oh, it's this guy again.
Why not?
Welcome, good sir.
Back to the funging station.
All right, Arthas, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Are we taking the mushroom again?
Tell another joke. Why did the chicken fly away? Why?
Oh, we can offer passage to a tomb colonist again. Oh, let's do that.
Because I was too scared to cross the road. All right, that was a good one.
Okay. Do we want the mushroom again? Or are we sticking with the comatose ferret?
So the comatose
The
ferret.
comatose ferret will do for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I don't know what the benefits of either of them are.
The comatose ferret gives us 1 heart, and sometimes it will bite us.
Oh. Meanwhile, the mushroom just gives us 1 heart.
No, it gives us other stats. I think it gives us like mirrors and veils.
I think we should be fine with 1 heart.
Okay. Let's take a look at the hold. So we've got fuel supplies, a tomb colonist. All right, we can sell advice for captains. Always sell advice for captains. I am buying supplies.
Sounds good. I hear the coins just being used.
Lunch! I really missed playing this. I really need to get back into it.
It's
I've
looking like you are.
just picked it up just now and playing it myself.
Oh, that's why Gate's not fully paying attention. I see how it
Dang
is.
it, Gate. We got a lot of stuff up here last time. Let's see if we can do it again.
Please redeem. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where? There it goes. I'm trying to finish some uploading of projects.
All right. Reconnoiter the island. Walk in the gardens. Present yourself. Luncheon with the sisters again. We didn't get to Cynthia last time. Cynthia
Wonderful.
grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder, an axe, a net, blood scented on the water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You barely touched your food. Here, the maid wrapped something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry.
Oh.
We've lost hunger, we have supplies, but now we have terror. Awesome. So we can come back to the sisters another time for more stuff. We don't have news to share. We should have read the paper while we were in port.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate for us.
We haven't gone up in a while. Let's see what happens.
Going up, 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 and down, up, 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 and down, going and up, and up. Going and up.
Dust echoes even as sepia into the... Oh, there's a pirate ship.
That'll
With
do it.
5 crew. Guess what? Yeah. Thought so.
Demolished.
Oh, they've got stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, they had only 5
Loot and
crew.
scuttle. Oh, we've got more parabolic linen. And we didn't take much
Yay.
damage at all. All clear.
I
Hey,
love
there's
parabolic linen.
I'm sure we can actually use it for something else as well, but... Oh, what is this?
Maybe repairing the sail.
Yeah, we've only taken 5 hull damage. It's fine. Yeah, well, the biggest thing why I'm not that concerned about the Kickstarter for the tabletop thing for this is because Magpie Games is publishing it, and I know it'll come out. I really like the dice, though. Oh, I want the dice.
Ooh. Perhaps we could play it on stream, even.
Possibly.
Play what on stream?
Hey, the tabletop for this when it comes out.
Oh, yeah, we could potentially play that on stream.
Oh, that's a swarm of Z-Bats.
Of
I'm going to go over here because I
Zibats?
don't want to have to fight them. They will attack you.
Really?
What is this? Your passenger has been drinking. Ahoy, she chortles. Defend yourself. She launches a tipsy assault. Your crew hang back chuckling. Thanks, crew. By the way, this is our tomb colonist who decided to wake up and get drunk.
All right, have at thee.
Tomb colonists have a lifetime of bitter experience. Some of them are the deadliest combatants under the earth. Possibly this one is, when she hasn't drunk quite so much rum. You'll never know. She salutes you, laughing after you disarm her. Good fight, she opines, then staggers backwards and falls over on the side. You never do find out what happened to her, but at least you have her rather magnificent cavalry saber and her belongings.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
We have brought a tomb colonist to Vendor Bright and defeated them in an unexpected duel. We now have an outlandish artifact, iron. We lost the tomb colonist, we dropped them off. And we succeeded in the iron challenge. Cool. Someone is trying to get your... Oh, they're interested in our doctor. What else do we have here? Explore the city. Visit the first curator. I'm gathering gossip, first of all. I would like that report. Let's see who's trying to get our attention. The tomb colonist draws you a little way from from Cladry air. Don't tell her you met me, he says in a hoarse rasp. Her mother cut my voice. Hoped to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter. So I wouldn't want to, he wheezes. Didn't work. Operation's never completely effective. Need to know my daughter's well, happy, finding enough patients, getting enough to eat and so forth. In exchange for the simplest news, he explains himself. I'm a father, he says. Ordinary engineer. Not the sort of parent she'd want. If you wish to tell the heir about this encounter, you can do so by speaking to her. So we can now tell our doctor that we have in fact met her father. If we want to.
Oh, really? Their father?
They have a backstory, even.
Yep. So we can just explore.
Things I didn't expect.
Visit the fear. Yeah, no, all of the little characters you can grab have storylines.
Huh.
Including the comatose ferret.
That's hilarious.
Visit the first curator, for he is responsible for the preservation of tomb colonies. Or we can do a last tour. I have 12 sad and bandaged souls here. They're choosing their final fate. Will you take them up on one last diversionary tour? Okay. Oof. The last tour thing requires us to give up 12 supplies in exchange for 12 tomb colonists that have to be dropped off at 3 different locations. We do not have the supplies for that.
Then let's not.
We can come back and do that later. I am interested in exploring. A little chapel stands alone. You poke your head through the door. The walls are a deep red, just this side of scarlet. A ruby-tinted window in the back glows with steady light. An electric lamp behind the glass. Rare and expensive, but this is no gaslight. No one's here, and yet you have the sensation that not a moment ago, someone must have been. We can either search the place with a 50-50 shot of getting something, just leave, or drop a coin in the offering box.
Why does that heart look like it's looking at us? Or just
Don't worry
looking
about
in
it.
general with a mustache?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't worry about it. All right, fine.
Let's make an offering. Gained 5 terror, got a Tale of Terror. Cool.
Tall Tale of Terror. Is this supposed to be like a Call of Cthulhu-esque game?
It's a bit Lovecraftian. It's not fully Lovecraftian,
Oh.
but it's got its notes. Let's visit the first curator.
Okay.
No more light. The Hibiscus steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door. As you step into near darkness, a pair of luminous lamplighter bees buzz in a latticed ivory tube. There's no other source of light. A bandaged shape no larger than a child lies crumpled on a couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees.
Oh.
We can listen to a whispered request, ask about the sanatorium, accept a commission, or just leave.
Accept the commission.
It collapses, rustling back onto the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. The book? Yes, the book. He hands you a slim, illustrated volume. The curator is old as dust. We will all be grateful if you do this one last favor. We now have all of this.
Yep, we gotta collect color.
Color?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I'm still asking about the Grand Sanatorium. Oh, Silkskin, you don't want to know. The chuckling becomes a cough. We don't die here below, not unless we go to Z. So we needed something else, somewhere to end.
Oh.
Cool. We have a lot of things now. We're not doing that last tour. God, no. What kind of shops do we have? They will buy mushroom wine. Oh, they'll buy mushroom wine for more than we can buy it in London. Same with the candles. Hollow Temple will buy these things. And the Charnel Lounge will buy Tomb Colonists. Okay. Well, rather they pay us to drop them off, more specifically. We could do a wine run once we have the money to buy more and sell it for a higher price here. That's interesting. Okay. You can hear
I just
the
hear
bats
the
over here,
bats.
too.
Yeah, it's like squeak, 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 squeak.
I'm just
squeak.
launching and going somewhere else so I don't have to fight them. Never mind.
It's just one bat swarm. You'll be fine.
Let me get them in weapon range.
Oh, they're
How do you
probably so
even
difficult to
fight
hit.
them?
Oh god, yes they are. It is a swarm.
You have to wait till the thing's full, or you're not hitting them. Enough bats to deal 5 hull damage.
Uh-huh. Get back in range!
There we go.
Yeah, you got to do the explosion damage because of swarm.
Till it's full, or it won't hit. Ah!
There.
How could you do this to your brethren, Sky?
They attacked me first!
It's called self-defense, Gate. It's called self-defense.
Their mere touch leaves you shuddering. This will slightly reduce terror if we dispose them, or they are succulent and with stolen blood. Into the pot!
Huh.
Yum!
Yum,
All
yum.
right. We've gained supplies and terror.
Got to be wary.
Just go full Ozzy Osbourne on this shit.
Oh, don't remind me of that. What is this shit up here?
It looks like snow. Yeah, snow. I'm thinking we're dealing with snow.
There is a cave ceiling above us.
Dust.
Why is that moving?
It's a crab.
We are moving weirdly slow in here.
Because it's cold.
What the hell? What is this dust?
I am. I think we should go.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
is
it
going
might
on?
be a good idea.
Full power to engine. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we're only at...
Beware, your engines will occasionally explode.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
We have shit
What?
engines. We need to get better ones.
They're garbage poopy.
Okay, fine. Sure. If I accept that.
Let's go back to let's go
should
back
probably-
to London and sell all our rumors and stuff.
And get our hull repaired.
Damn it!
Push
Push the engines too far.
We have to do this. And of course, we failed.
Oh no. We've lost a crew member and the hull exploded. Okay, cool.
That's a shame.
Time
I don't
to
like
move
that.
slow again. I will eventually get that to turn off. I do love how the map straight up doesn't actually tell us where we are. Let's dock over here.
Back to
The
the
sisters
low
happen to be back in the area.
Yeah, they should be able to repair it.
Oh, no, I'm just hoping for supplies. Yes, they're here. Lucy was nice.
We lost 10 terror. Thank you, Lucy, for loosening our terror.
All right. That was nice. Let's leave. Oh, I like the music for this thing.
Ah, whoops. I accidentally founded a rat nation on my end.
I mean, sure.
Nation.
Imagine if I would actually have the goal of form a nation. That would have worked.
Okay.
Shipyard.
We need to fix things. Oh, this guy again. Hi.
Hi, Gate. How you doing?
I just want to
Sure,
give you
I'll
some
take your stuff.
dispensation.
We have a whole bunch of new stuff now. Fantastic. Okay, London. Admiralty. Go ahead and take these. We're getting a whole bunch of money and favors and fuel. We can talk to the higher authority. Once you've proven yourself, perhaps. Okay. Shops. Fuel, we definitely need more fuel.
Well, you have 17 fuel. Wait, no, that's how much there is.
That was last run.
19 fuel now.
I have 18 supplies.
That's a
Oh,
lot. We
19,
can do
yeah.
that thing.
Duh. Hang on. I need to sell this again.
Yeah, we need the money.
Oh,
Such wealth. Exactly, Demi.
We'd only make 2 echoes per sale on that. All right. No, leave that alone.
Our cargo's also almost full.
Yeah. Well, we can start using supplies to repair the ship.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Or we could talk to the shipyard, mayhaps.
That's only for trading up ships.
Oh, it's not for repairing the ship?
No.
Supply repairs is pretty expensive. Yeah. And we're below half health. So
yeah,
how
so
do
we
we
need
fix
to be
that?
able to actually put our ship in dry dock for repairs.
Good enough for now.
Your ship is in
What?
acceptable shape. Thank you. The hell it's not.
Yeah. Why can't we do the other stuff? Is it just-
engineers?
Say that again?
Employ the Ratis Faber engineers.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean that's like our only other option.
They did it.
We were fortunate. Oh,
Why did
thank
we gain
God.
terror getting our ship fixed?
Because
Are the rats
the
that
rat-
concerning?
Yes, very.
Okay. I think we're good for the time being. Actually, weapon. Should we try buying another weapon?
Maybe a good idea if we're having trouble with our current weapon, yeah.
Where's the other one we just bought? What? No, we've got 2.
Yeah, we got 2.
Hold on. Is it a forward cannon?
Oh, son of a... Yes.
And we can't have 2 forward cannons on this ship.
No, there is no forward slot.
Not
Yeah,
on this
that's-
particular ship.
Yeah. Oh boy. That was
Well,
fun.
let's work up to getting a better ship then.
Exactly.
Once again, Chad, it's been a minute.
Well, once again, chat, it has also been another minute. 60 seconds before the last minute. Now, you can actually count out these minutes as we're passing through them by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you keep going until you hit 60.
Pressed H lately?
Mutton Island is some distance to the southeast.
I'd push H, but... Yeah!
Oh, we can hold it to really go. I wonder if there's an actual mechanical benefit to that. That, I think we can leave.
Is that a giant crab?
Something along those lines. It's a jelly floor. I'll leave it be if it doesn't bother us.
I don't know.
It went into
It's
exclamation.
looking suspicious.
Chasing us! It's chasing us!
Hi. Alright, fine, you little bastard.
Murder it!
Murder the jelly! We must have the jelly
Dang it.
sandwiches!
I'm just gonna stay right next to you.
Oh, did that explosion hit us too?
A little bit.
That little baby.
Alright.
Nice.
Let it disperse or try to eat it.
I figured trying to eat it might be for the best.
You're left with gooey gloves and buttery smell. And this purple thing, is it an egg? A heart? A less fortunate traveler dissolved and shriveled into a maw of ruin? Put it somewhere safe. We have a strange catch.
Oh, you're 13, you say, darkness. Now, you're barely the age of the account holder of Google.
Oh, right. We never did talk to our...
You can turn off your light and click an enemy to get a sneak attack at the start.
Yep. Yeah, but we haven't had any spot for that this run. Not quite yet. Ah, it's these guys again. Oh, this is in worse shape than last run.
You just want an answer?
Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna just say fact. There we go.
Alright. Let's compile a report. Chill out with these guys.
Gotcha.
They don't... We can't take the stone with us. Alright, so we've got that.
And a pirate frigate. At this
Are
haul, I don't think you'll be able to handle it. They will.
Yeah, no, I'm going around. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, they're chasing us. They're chasing us.
Yeah, they can see you. Your lights are just blasting.
They're here for our delicious crab meat.
Take that delicious crab meat instead.
Oh, fuck.
Hit me all clear. Right.
Whoo!
There's something underwater some distance to the northeast. That's where that pirate frigate was, though. Oh, what is you?
That's a scary face.
And that can wait until I get to port. Visage. All right. Go ashore. I'm creating a port report first. Let's go.
Beautiful.
All those who enter must play their parts. The sign is visible only after you've crossed the threshold. One may not wander Visage at will. Visit the customs house. All visitors must pass one by one through a room guarded by a person in the mask of a moon moth. We can choose one of the three masks. I'm going to ask significance. Each mask declares a different intention towards the denizens of Visage and must be accompanied by suitable behavior. The frog is for visitors who, though perhaps clumsy and unfamiliar with local etiquette, have come in order to observe local ways and to make uncouth comments about them. The locust is for those who seek profit in Visage and would carry away as many goods as possible. If you prompt about the bat, the moon moth hesitates. Bat is an ill-omened visitor, such as a messenger or spy. Bat always dies.
Oh.
Rude. I'll take the frog mask. We don't know what we're doing here. Moon moth lifts the mask and places it over your head. The eyes holes are large and they're fitted with spectacles. These improve your view of the environment, though you must look bulb-eyed from the outside. There's also a mechanism attached to the mouthpiece which magnifies any sound you make, even your breathing. You start to thank the moon moth and it comes out in a booming croak. You profit from your visit in knowledge.
Cheesecake, I'll be right back.
Bye, gay.
Interesting.
So we got frog. We are frog now.
Uh-huh.
Ribbit.
Should we go to the flood court or the library of parts?
Maybe look at the library of parts. See what kind of parts there are.
A room of heavy stone guarded by a golden statue of a woman with outstretched arms. The scroll niches sorted to correspond to a variety of masks: the jackal and the lioness, the crocodile and the dung beetle. The woman in the mask of a lotus blossom is standing at a lectern, reading in silence. Study the scrolls in a bumbling way. Steal the most valuable looking scroll for later sale. We have a 15% chance of that happening. Write notes in the margins.
Sounds like a 15% chance for profit.
I mean, technically, yes.
I mean,
This
we
is a
have
Veils. Yeah, our Veils sucks.
about...
What is... Moonmoth explains, people think it means something like Library of Fragments, but this is wrong. The parts in question are like parts in a play. This is where the denizens of the Visage come in order to learn how to perform their masks more accurately, more completely, with truer spirit. Study the scrolls in a bumbling way. Let's go. For guarding against the loss of the heart, Moonmoth takes it from you, rolls it tightly, and returns it to its niche. There are many ways of guarding against the loss of the heart, as there are different masks. It explains in that same light and in different voice. Flood Court. The Flood Court is a long stone... Hang on.
Oh,
Ah, goodness, sorry.
that sounded weird. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think my throat's just giving out a little bit.
Oof.
Ooh. Reading
The
too
Flood
much.
Court is... Maybe. Does someone else want to take this one?
The flood court is a long stone room with 2 ranks of columns on each side. Currently, the court is ankle deep in water, though the water stains on the stone show that the flood has often reached higher, sometimes up to the height of your waist. In a raised niche and at the far of the room sits a statue of a man with the head of a ram. He holds a jar from which water flows out onto the floor. Goat? Is this a goat? Is this a goat man?
I think so.
Bleh.
Show oafish enthusiasm for this wonderful indoor pool. Frogs like pools, right?
Yes, totally. I
Taste-
think I've heard
Tastelessly
that
compare this room to other bodies of water. Frogs know water.
What?
before. Frogs know water, totally.
We can try to just steal it. Well, we can't. We don't have enough, Pardon. Let's ask about the room. Nobody?
Nobody what? Hold
No.
on. What are we doing?
Oh, no one's gonna read. Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Sorry, I had a piece of cheesecake in my mouth.
Depth per
From a-
day. Oh, sorry.
Okay. From a corner of the moon moth picks up a graduated stick. He shows you how a person standing at the end of the room may dip the stick into water and use it to measure the water level at a pre-selected point, and how the measurements are compared with measurements written on the calendar. If the water level does not match the calendrical position, an assembly of pipes and drains are used to adjust it. It used to be, thus says the moth, that the water rose and fell of its own accord, and the people before wrote down what height it reached. Now the water is still, but thanks to their actions, we can replicate the rise and fall, so as to be pleasing the god of the flood. It completes this explanation with half a body bow towards the statue of the ram deity.
All right, so how are we going to absolutely tourist this holy place up?
Oh, that's a good point.
Frogs like pools or frogs know water?
Um,
That's no water, right?
yeah, frogs know water.
That's no water.
Moonmoth watches inscrutably while you talk about other bodies of water that impressed you more than this one. Deeper, clearer, colder, more densely populated with fish. Other denizens move away from you, towards one another. Your social function is well performed. Wait a minute. We still
What?
can't steal anything. Okay, fine.
Fuck.
We're two goody
do the other one.
two-shoes.
Broke! You exclaim at how much you admire this room and its excellent pool. Your words are, as always, amplified into a croak. Other masks turn towards you, but no one speaks. You have garnered a sustainable degree of disdain. Moonmoth quietly applauds your performance of froghood. Trade masks with Moonmoth?
Oh.
It's been making subtle overtures for some time. You only just now understand them. It is keen to go. It draws you aside in a closet in the customs house. Had enough of visage, it tells you frankly. Here, you take my mask and pretend to be me, and I'll trade in the visitor mask and get on some departing ship. Get my life back. Its face. No, now you see, her face is aging but unlined. A lifetime of never needing to use a facial expression.
Oh.
We can now go wherever we want.
Perfect.
Time to commit theft.
Hi, RP2K. Jazz
So-
coffee, indeed.
Chief Geometer, the Temple of Apis, or the side of the face?
Whichever one lets us steal with crime.
Let's try the temple.
What gate?
In the center of the temple is a black bull with a white diamond on its face.
What?
It's tied in place with heavy ropes. Oh, this thing's a real bull. It is tied in place with heavy ropes and is wound in the thigh. From its wound, it bleeds copiously without dying.
Whoa.
Ask whether the bull will be all right. It doesn't look well.
Hey, yeah, that bull
Offer
right
to
there.
sell them a new undamaged bull.
Would you like a new bull? I have this here bull right here. It's going for $1.50. You want $1.50, bull?
Collect some blood for yourself.
Or leave a respectful token of offering, or just take notes for the Admiralty.
No, the thing is, that's Red Bull right there. That's what the blood's coming up. It's Red Bull.
Are we taking the blood?
Are we, Sean? Would you like blood? Would you like some Red Bull?
Red Bull sounds delicious. Yeah, let's take some.
The priests don't prevent you, but they aren't precisely pleased either. In fact, they are highly suspicious of why Moon Moth would want such a thing up until you explain that you needed to educate some especially ignorant and impious visitors. Then they let you go ahead. We're gaining more expertise. We have gained one outlandish artifact. Let's go to the... Oh, that's the temple again. We are no longer allowed to sell them a new undamaged bowl. I'm going to observe and take notes. We have an intriguing snippet. Do we want to go back to the temple or see what else is around?
See what else is around.
Let's go to the chief geometer.
Sure.
Each morning, the man in the cobra mask draws lines in the mud flat with a pointed steel rod. This apportions to each inhabitant a small trapezoidal area from which to harvest mushrooms and to scrape salt. No plot is ever preserved from one day to the next. This man is the chief geometer, the keeper of directions, master of land and measures and sea measures. Bring a string of rats? What?
What?
Rat?
We need more
we don't have any.
Oh. The things we can bring depend on how much we know about what they actually need. So we bring the string of rats if we're dumb as hell and have less than 4 expertise.
Oh.
That's funny. So the more we know, the less thirsty we can be.
A poem concerning snakes copied on a new scroll, 2 honey cakes.
Honey cakes!
Triumph. He accepts, he approves. The cakes are placed on the front table of his receiving room so that the other guests may observe and appreciate the correctness of your gesture.
All right,
You're permitted to
Darkness,
stand to
have a
one
good night.
side to watch the others arrive. Have a good one. But there is no one whose gift supplants yours in the place of honor. Not even the gift of a preserved lark, frozen in gelatin, with a bubble of song rising from its open beak. When you depart the chief geometer's house, he presses you on a prediction that one day when you have most need, the earth will swallow you in one place and spit you out in another. It is, of course, only a ritual saying. We are now at 7. Enter the hollow of the ear. It is a place of still greater pageantry. It's a festival day. The great stone face has been illuminated from forehead to chin with blazing torches, so that the profile is visible from the side more clearly than you've ever seen it. This profile implies it's on the right side, where the buildings aren't.
Interesting.
Flourishing of years is awake, says the genderless figure in the crocodile mask. Thought we had a flare. All right. Now, we can either fall in line with the others to go inside, or we can get the hell out of here. Let's see what's in. Among your own. You go as though you were truly one of them. You carry nothing with you but your mask and your costume. May your heart be as light as a feather, says the woman in the lotus blossom mask as you fall into line behind her. Inside the hollow of the ear, the road you follow leads up through the switchbacks along the side of the face, and finally to the ear of the flourishing of years, and to the cave that is her ear. The tunnel bends back on itself, and all lights have now been extinguished. There's nothing to guide you but the hand of the person behind you on your back, and the movement of the person in front of you. The one who walks beside you wears a bat mask. Remember that thing about the bat always dies?
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Fortunately, the floor of the tunnel is very smooth and presents no stumbling blocks. Sound carries strangely in this place, however. Sometimes you cannot hear your own footsteps, and sometimes a breath comes back to audible from someplace ahead in line. Do we try to run or continue? There's a secret in the dark.
Secret. I like secret.
The footsteps of the people are steady and synchronized, and you go together. For how many years has this been done, and for how many more will it be done in the future? Watch your step there, says Bat Mask to you in an under voice. Its accent is the accent of Wolfstack docks. Floor's about to get squishier. And sure enough, it does.
Oh no.
So that means there's meat or there's blood.
At last, the tunnel opens out. You and all the other congregants spread out into a cavernous space. A voice speaks in the darkness, a ritual preparation. Here at the new year, we
Lineup.
gather under the one mask of flourishing of years. Her face is turned to the gods. Protected by her mask, may we remove our own. Protected by her script, we may speak outside our parts. Here and there is the sound of people fumbling with ties and strings. Your own face feels different with the mask off. Wait and listen, find the urge to giggle, or receive the confidence of a stranger as holy.
Do we want the holy? Or perhaps to your advantage is just to listen, right?
That's kind of the thought.
Yeah, why not? What do you think, Gate?
Not much for blackmail. You move stealthily through the dark, hearing one knot of conversation, then another. The secrets exchanged do not offer much leverage. You can't see the owners of the secrets. Here and there, you catch the smallest fragment of something that might serve you on a future occasion. The memory of a voyage east, half rumor about the Carnelian coast, a muttering about the Admiralty. Let the ceremony end, and according to the proper rites. At the end of the hour, there comes a woman with a feather of shimmering silver, which she tucks into your hand, a symbol of the innocent heart that will not be eaten by the jackal.
Ooh.
Then a bell rings at the time of the speech is over. You all begin to put your masks back on. It's possible you cannot know for sure that in this cover someone has exchanged a mask with someone else. It is an orderly and perfect line that emerges again from the ear of the flourishing of years. If anyone watches from above, they must surely be satisfied. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Goodness. That was
That's-
quite a lot.
That was a whole lot. What the heck?
Just in time to, we got 10 more minutes. All right, we have done a lot. We got a lot of secrets. Where is this place? Okay.
Where the hell are you?
Over here, apparently. So we could go all the way back to Fallen London to see what the stuff involves, and we could take this way up, just to see what we can sell those secrets for,
Sure.
and then
why
just
not?
kind of call it there.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's travel, hope we don't die, and make our deliveries.
Excuse you!
Well, I think he sees us now. Hopefully our engine doesn't burst into a flaming fireball.
That's a whirlpool.
Don't go in that. You'll die immediately.
Did you
Yes.
learn that the hard way?
Admittedly, I went into it with I swapped my boat with that smaller boat, and it had 1 HP, like hull-wise, so
Okay.
maybe you just take damage?
How did I know you would go for tiny boat run?
I don't know. You must be some sort of mysterious psychic.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Now that we've got a lit path, let's go. Let's just hit up the radar every once in a while.
Huh. Interesting.
This is going to take a couple seconds. So, yeah, what do you guys think?
Very interesting idea for a game. Very Call of Cthulhu-esque. I'm very intrigued by it.
I'm kind of digging it. I even installed it and started playing midstream.
Yeah, you became so engaged in your own that you were unengaged with what we were doing here.
Quaker's Haven. Were we supposed to go here?
Maybe?
A rural
Potentially.
mega... I can't see a thing. Oh, it's just this. Excuse you.
Ah, okay. So no one else is... I can't just raid anyone on Twitch that's also playing this because no one else is
Just-
playing it.
Just gonna... Stop it. Oh,
All right,
that's
let's see
gonna get
who
annoying.
I'm following that I can just...
I'm just gonna loom... I was gonna swoop over to the dock real quick. Oh, you are gonna really just keep doing this, huh? Huh? Yeah?
Here's a fun fact. The game never tells you
No!
the instant you kill an enemy, you lose 10% of your current terror. Really?
Let's just eat it. Alright.
Yum.
Delicious.
That was all
crab.
damage. That was not necessary. I've never been good at dodging, but we'll figure that out later.
I don't even think you can dodge.
With better engines, you can maneuver around nicer.
Yeah, that
For
means
now,
you
you
gotta
must
upgrade
stop
your
it.
ship. So, like, if you've got 10, you lose 1.
Oh, we've been here
Okay.
before.
That's actually really big, honestly. I mean, if we have 30 terror, we lose 3 terror for every...
Pretty
'cause
much,
that's
yeah.
10%, yeah.
All right, there's nothing really here. Ooh, 75% chance of
Why not?
gathering stuff. Peace.
Ah, we failed.
We failed, but we lost terror.
It's a bigger deal if you've got 99 terror. You right.
Yeah. We have fuel. Chat with the fishermen. No shops. All right, that was all.
Unfortunate.
We're almost there. It's fine. I am really glad that I also have the soundtrack.
It's very nice.
It
Like it.
is.
You know, this seems like really good music for like a tabletop as well.
Well, yeah. A lot of good video game ambient tracks tend to be. I mean, how much of the Okami soundtrack went into the Five Rings game I ran for you two?
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
That and Samurai Warriors, but obviously.
I still remember the Final Fantasy play tracks. Ah.
I saved that for weird boss fights, don't worry.
Oh, Rain Skyheart's playing some
I mean,
Elden Ring.
admittedly,
Oh,
you could, instead of waiting for the tabletop to come out, you could use 7th Sea to play this.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But for
Well,
7th
admittedly,
Sea, I'd
any-
rather just use it setting.
yeah, fair enough.
Collect messages from the Harbor Master. Okay. Oh, this again.
Oh, thanks, Spooky Man.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Spooky Man.
I
Survey
appreciate
office.
you, spooky man.
This
We got
spooky man has
so
done
much
so much
stuff
for
from
us.
going to Visage.
Actually, someone's playing Repo.
this
so
guy.
I can probably do that. Oh
Submit
my
your
god.
report papers.
Is that Professor Strange?
Something like that. I'll always take more fuel, thank you. Oh, the Admiralty Yards now. We can just get our hull repaired for 25. That's pretty dang good.
Hell yeah.
We need to cash in Admiralty favors, but yeah. Good enough for now. Back to the Admiralty's office. Take your stuff from the Salt Lions.
Beautiful.
Oh, I need more favors to get back in. Okay. I think we are good to go. We got what we needed to do. Let me just save this.
Sounds
Manual
good.
save. Yeah, I got it.
So is there any upcoming events that either of you would like to announce or anything like that?
Not for me.
How about you, Gate?
I'm feeling I might, because I have this Monday off, I might very well stream on Monday. I might do something silly on Monday. I might find
Awesome.
some jank game and play it. Or a game I like playing.
Well, that's good. You'll play some Sunless Sea, I'm sure.
I could play that, yes.
As for me, I've been downloading all my 15 minutes or less, so they should be ready to go for the rest of the month. Look forward to that. If you're a member, you can catch them early. I'm also trying to get more shorts set up for faster turnaround time, so more content appears on the channel. So look forward to that if you're checking out the YouTube. And lots of stuff's going on, that's for sure. But that should be it, I guess, for today, right?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Sky, for hosting the game today. Kate, thanks for getting distracted.
No problem. I'll do that whenever you need. I can get distracted so often. Oh, hey, look at that.
And until next time, thank you all for joining. Anyone that's on Twitch, I'm going to send you to It's Salty Dragon, who's playing Repo. Say hi to them. And until then, have fun, everyone.
See you later.